Hey guys, this is Relax with J&C. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Cassie.
And welcome to our channel. So today we are starting our Naruto journey. If you're not familiar with Naruto, you probably should watch that before watching us. But this is going to be a little different from some other reactors that are doing Naruto. They go episode by episode. I'm going to be watching Naruto Kai. If you are not familiar with Naruto Kai, it's essentially an edited version of Naruto. I'll put the link in the description for that, where you can find it and how you can watch it. But if you've watched Naruto a couple times and you want to watch it again, Naruto Kai is really good because it cuts out a lot of the repetitive backstory. You still get backstory, but
fillers. They
get a lot of the repetitive stuff out of there. The filler stuff where, you know, it's just you're in the middle of a fight and then they have 10 episodes of talking about some other bullshit that has nothing to do with the show. They cut that out and it's just fights. So essentially you're going to be... We have... This first episode here is an hour and a half long, but I think it covers up to like episode 25. So it cuts out a lot of stuff. But just follow along with us and watch that and we'll see. I mean, it's going to be hopefully pretty good. We'll be able to get whole arcs done. I'm going to try to get 1 to 2 of these out a week, depending on how my editing skills improve as we go along. And hopefully...
It'll be good. It'll be fun.
So, what is your experience with Naruto? What do you know? What can you tell me?
So...
Can you name a character?
Naruto.
Okay. I was hoping at least that one.
Naruto. I know that there is... Is there anybody named like Sora or something like that?
No.
Okay. Naruto.
Okay. So she knows absolutely nothing. She doesn't know any of the characters. She literally knows nothing. She's not totally unfamiliar with anime. I have talked about this before, but it's just...
I watch anime.
One year out the other.
I've never watched Naruto.
Yeah, so you've seen One Piece, you've seen Death Note. Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Full Metal. I've Attack on Titan.
Okay, we're in the middle of Attack on Titan now. Okay, so we're just gonna start here with Naruto and
Bleach.
And we'll go and at the end of the episode we'll go over our thoughts and predictions and we'll see what we expect to happen next time. And we'll see how close your predictions are.
Okay.
Alright, and for those of you on Patreon, I'm gonna have the full unedited versions up there on Patreon so you can watch the whole thing. I am going to do this picture-in-picture, so you don't have to have your own copy. I don't know how long legality-wise I can do that for, but I'm going to try that, and so you can follow us on there. All right. Let's get this started.
Enjoy, guys. What is this music?
It's great. Don't knock it. Oh, so this is the third Hokage.
Like 80s Japanese music.
Kinda, yeah. Sounds like it. Oh, it sounds what we would think 80s Japanese music would be.
So that's what I'm gonna be Googling after we're done watching this.
I will say the quality, even after this first episode, gets increasingly better throughout.
Okay.
So don't throw that off.
Yeah, no, I mean, I assumed it wasn't going to be amazing right away.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've watched this?
In full?
Yeah.
A long time. I mean, I know the show
Of course.
pretty
right.
much back to front, but yeah, it's been a while since I watched it in full.
Started over, yeah.
She's cute.
So cute. Oh. Bleeding from the nose.
So that's, you know how like
Mount Rushmore?
yeah, so that's like what they do with their presidents. They call them Hokages.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's sad. I want ramen. Yum.
This show does a really good job of mixing a lot of comedy in with, like you saw, a little bit of sadness.
Yeah, that was. I was like, oh, haha, they're like cleaning their what do you call them?
Hokage.
Hokage.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
I have no family to go back home to.
nobody cares about
Yeah.
me. It doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
so sad.
He's an orphan.
That food looks so good.
Anime food always looks good,
So
right?
good. Yeah.
There's the entire premise.
I have faith in you.
Good. That's the entire premise of the show.
Makes sense. So I'm gonna end up wanting one of those headbands once we're done.
I had one. I lost it in a move.
I remember you had one.
So the only way to get a headband is if you pass the Genin exam.
Right.
Then you become an official ninja.
Okay.
But he sucks.
Yeah. Is that another part of it? Is that he's like, I'm gonna be a Hokage, but he just sucks.
Yeah, a lot of anime, you know, is like an underdog story.
Of course,
You
like
know?
a hero.
My Hero, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the music in this show.
It's pretty good.
It gets me so pumped.
Yeah, I like it too.
That backstory with the foxes is very important.
Okay, with the 6 legs.
9 tails, but yeah.
Okay. How embarrassing. He's gonna kill the kid?
Oh yeah, he's backstabbing him. He wants the scroll of sealing, which he told Naruto to steal. If Naruto's innocent, he didn't know what he was stealing.
Oh, okay.
Your first villain.
Pretty quickly, too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What?
You look like him.
What the heck? I didn't know there was like...
Yep. You'll find that out. It might take you a minute to get used to the powers and stuff that they have, but yeah.
It's like more like fantasy, like magic.
Kind
Powers.
of, yeah.
I guess
mean,
we're gonna it's anime. So.
I mean, like Luffy has he's elastic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they all have kind of like
you
an
can't
ability.
speak on One Piece.
No,
Goodbye.
I haven't seen One Piece.
Goodbye.
But maybe we'll do One Piece next.
I do. We're gonna do One Piece next. I do appreciate that though. Can't wait. You're so happy.
Yeah, I really am.
Like genuinely, like just happy.
I just want you to love this so bad. Remember his first clone that he made? Now look at him.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's right.
So that's what he learned in the Scroll of Sealing that nobody else has access to. That was locked away forever because it has valuable information in it.
So he just read it.
Yeah.
And then he just suddenly did that. Mm-hmm. And now he's master.
He's a master.
That's awesome. He looks dope there.
I'm already like tearing up.
Stop! I'm so happy for him. Now they're gonna have ramen again to celebrate. And I'm jealous. It's all he's ever wanted.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause it real quick. So now with Naruto Kai, this is just gonna keep going for the next however many episodes. But I just know from watching it that that's the end of the first episode.
Okay.
So I wanted to get your thoughts and kind of predictions on where you think the show might go from here. What did you think of the first episode?
The first episode was awesome.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Why haven't I seen this yet? It's what I liked about it is, so this is the thing. I think that some people could get kind of like overwhelmed with so much happening, like learning so much information in one jam-packed episode.
Yes.
But I like that because you know how I am. I want it to go. I just want it to get going.
It is a lot, and that's why with somebody that would be inexperienced in anime and maybe they wanted to start with something as their first anime, I wouldn't necessarily recommend Naruto. I would go with something like Death Note or My Hero. Because even though My Hero has all those characters with the different abilities, they introduce them slowly, and it's not really that hard to figure out. There's not like a lot of backstory. Like Naruto is full of lore and backstory, and you have clans and villages and all that kind of stuff, which we'll get into. But yeah, like My Hero is just easier.
Yeah. I mean, as far as my predictions, it's kind of like obvious in a way, or maybe it's not because I'm just predicting.
Yeah, it's only the first episode. So.
I know, and there's how many episodes?
Like 200 of Naruto, and then Naruto Shippuden. There's like 500. I mean, there's a lot of episodes.
Right. So, I guess for my prediction is he's just going to become like this great ninja. Like he's just going to be this like master and just like fight people. But then But then I don't know, because is he really the nine-tail
well, that
fox?
we'll have to find out. He was saying that
because maybe it's gonna be like Attack on Titan, where he can eventually control and like actually turn into this like fox.
Maybe. The Hokage was saying, he let out that secret that everyone wasn't supposed to acknowledge, that he was a nine-tailed fox.
Right.
Right. So I wouldn't think he would say that unless
that's
there was
going to
some
come
truth to
back
that.
up again.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, we're going to hear about that again, and
for sure.
But I'm just wondering, like, if that's so. Yeah, he learned the thing in the scroll, and he apparently has that power to be able to do it, or anybody could do it if they learned it. Is that kind of
potentially,
like how it goes?
I mean, that's not necessarily explained, but
not
they
like
were
power,
saying
but you can
they
learn.
were saying they didn't want that scroll to get out of the village, right?
Okay.
Because that if it got out of the village and into enemy hands, they could use that to their advantage, right?
So okay,
this is like a village secret.
All right.
And he said, I think it was he said the first Hokage sealed it away. So the left guy on the rocks, the first one, that's the first Hokage. And then you have the second Hokage in the middle. The third Hokage, which is the one we have in power right now.
Okay.
And then the fourth Hokage.
Okay.
So the fourth Hokage was the one that sealed away the Nine Tails. We don't know what happened to him yet. We just know that he sealed away the Nine Tails and protected the village.
When you say sealed away the Nine Tails, do you mean it was like a scroll?
That we will find out.
Well, because I'm thinking about it, I could be overthinking it. You're asking me my predictions.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
My thoughts are this. He was so young. If he is actually like what that old guy said, if he is actually the fox and nine tails, then, I mean, he was so young.
Who?
Naruto.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so young. I mean, they were making it seem like he was just like this little young kid. So I feel like someone had, like, he wouldn't be able to just make himself the fox and nine tails if it came from a scroll. Like, it's not like they're like, here, read this, kid.
Right.
And, like, kill your parents. Like, I don't know. Okay, I've never seen this.
I like where your head's at. We'll just keep watching and we'll see. As we learn more about this world, and I'll ask you again, in a bit, and we'll see.
Alrighty, let's do this.
You imagine? I want to do that for my driver's license.
He's like,
3 hours.
He's so cute.
He's only 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so he's still like really, really young.
Yeah.
What is this? Like, that is Naruto turning into that?
Yeah. That's his sexy jutsu, he calls it.
I heard him, yeah.
So a jutsu is basically their ninja move. A jutsu.
Stop it. Does he always have that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cute. Can I wear that hat?
That one?
Yeah. My ponytail coming out.
Well, 3D print it for you.
Okay. I'm sure I could find it.
I'm sure.
I'll wear it on the next episode.
Please no.
I won't. Is that the solar plexus?
I don't know. That's your area.
4代目は里の者たちにナルトを英雄として見て欲しかった。4代目はへその緒を切ったばかりの赤子のへそにキュービを封印したのじゃ。目ではナルトを見ぬ。中にはナルトのことをキュービの狐というものまで現れた。今や大人たちのナルトへの態度が知らず知らず子供たちにまで。
I feel like you have a question.
Oh. Are you able to explain it to me differently?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what's your question? I just want to see what you kind of understand from what you read.
What I got from it was Naruto was the baby, and the guy,
the fourth Hokage,
put the power of the nine-tail fox into his umbilical cord.
That part might have thrown you off. And not his umbilical cord. I think he was saying that it was from a newborn baby where that they had just cut the umbilical cord from.
Right, okay, so that was just like irrelevant information. So just a newborn baby.
Yeah.
And he just had the power to...
That was like one of the fourth
like,
Hokage's like abilities, I guess you could say.
Oh, it was his ability and he was able to pass it on to somebody.
He sealed the fox inside Naruto as he was a baby. He was the new baby of the village. He sealed the fox inside Naruto, which saved the village from the fox because the fox disappeared.
Right.
So it's sealed in him like a
spirit,
I
so
guess.
He wasn't actually the one that killed the people in the village then?
Who? Naruto?
Naruto.
No.
He wasn't the nine-tailed fox at that point.
Not at that point, no. He was just like Godzilla, like terrorizing villages, and then he got sealed away in this baby, and now he's no longer a threat.
So that was the fourth Hokage.
Yes.
So why is he such a looked up to person? Sorry, I can't think of the word right now.
Like a hero?
Like a hero, because he's like on their little
the Hokage?
shrine. Yeah.
He saved the village from being destroyed by the nine-tailed fox. The only thing he could do was put the fox in a baby, essentially, and saved the village.
Oh my god, okay. So...
What were you thinking?
I thought he was the nine-tailed fox.
The Hokage?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, well, why is he killing the village?
No.
And then he sealed his power away into a baby.
Oh.
And now, like, everybody, like, looks up to him and loves him, but really, he's the villain.
Okay.
Okay, so he took...
Yeah, the nine-tailed fox was attacking the village.
Yes.
The Hokage, the fourth Hokage, was the one in power at the time.
Yes.
And he sacrificed himself to seal the fox away in Naruto.
Okay.
So he is a hero. He saved the village.
Okay. And that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I'm just a very literal person, and I need to remember that we're watching an anime.
Yeah, it's fantasy.
Exactly.
So essentially, since the fourth died doing that, the previous Hokage, the third, which we have in power now, took back power. They didn't elect like a fifth one. They just put him back in power.
Oh.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So now he's back in power. His rule was, hey, I don't want anybody to know that Naruto's this fox. I want him to have a normal life, essentially.
Is he gonna? He's gonna obviously find out has that power inside of him.
Well, he kind of already did in the first episode with he was told that he was the nine-tailed fox, and so he kind of has an idea, but he doesn't. I don't think he fully grasps it yet.
Okay.
But he's been told.
I'm just wondering if he's going to be able to actually activate it.
Well, that is something that we don't know yet.
Right.
So yeah, everyone looks down on him.
That's not fair that they look down to him, though. Like, he's doing it! He took that from Naruto. What I was saying was...
They look down on him because they kind of see him as a threat, and a lot of people, you know, the nine-tailed fox killed their family, so they...
Right, but it's not like he is the nine-tailed fox, and they don't realize that, or...
I think they do, but they hold a lot of contentment for something that killed their family, you know? Mm.
Huh? the little shot of him.
See, they cut out the endings in the beginning, so it's just right into the next episode.
That's
with
fantastic.
Naruto Kai.
I love it.
It's a great way to watch anime. I had his cap that he's wearing at one point, too.
No, you did not.
For sleeping? Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
Did you wear it to bed?
No, I just had it.
Did you have that calendar, too?
It wasn't anime girls, but I had a calendar with girls on it, sure.
Jealous.
Like every guy did in high school. It's so obvious.
He's so cute. Sakura! I knew that. I swear to you, I knew that name.
Well, you probably know his other partner, too.
Yeah. Yes, I do know it.
Let's see if you can guess it before we call it.
Okay. Because I've definitely heard these names before.
I'm sure you have. I've said them before many times.
And I've seen her. What did I say at the beginning? Because that's what I was thinking of. I said like Sora or something like that.
Yeah, Sora from like Kingdom Hearts or something.
I said, I can't even remember now, but I was thinking of Sakura. I just didn't obviously know the name because I've never seen it, but I'm so proud of myself. Oh, she likes... Oh. I've seen him.
Yeah.
What the heck is his name?
She just said it.
I missed it.
Sasuke.
Sasuke. Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. She came out of her whole body. She was so mad. No. Makes me sad.
Sounds like when I first asked you out.
So rude. Listen, I was like 17 or 16. How old was I?
I don't know. We were in high school. That's all I know.
Why is... Does he say baka?
Oh my.
Even if I were to sit It's okay, honey. Your forehead's fine.
Sasuke has to cover his.
The music. You have a charming wide forehead. Kiss my wide forehead, honey. It makes so much sense now. Because
Right?
I'm like, Sakura. I mean,
Sasuke.
Sasuke would not have said any of that stuff to her. Just based on what I know about him right now. Oh no. That's stupid. I've seen this character before. Yeah, okay. I was like, I've definitely seen that character before.
It's Kakashi Sensei. It's my favorite.
Kakashi? I've heard that name. Okay. So weird. I've definitely heard all of these names, and I'm like annoyed that I never watched this. At least like not, you know, all the way through. I feel like I've seen an episode, maybe.
Well, that's why we're doing it now. Watching it all the way.
But then again, I think I'm thinking of like Dragon Ball Z. I know.
Just stop.
I'm just gonna
Just
stop.
stop.
Who is it? Naruto?
They'll tell you eventually. It's a zombie.
Tired.
That's how you sound in the mornings.
Give me coffee.
本日の課題、それはこの鈴を俺から昼までに奪い取ることだ。奪えなかったものは昼飯抜き。あれに縛り付けた上、目の前で俺が弁当食う。用意スタートの合図で。
You ever see his face?
I won't answer that.
Oh. Okay.
忍びたる者、基本は気配を消し隠れるべし。
They're hiding, all right.
Of course. That idiot. Baka.
遅い。この葉はぐれ秘伝、体術奥義。
Oh. They're both. His look when he was like.
I love Kakashi though. He's so good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
だからってこれ全くのゼロじゃないですか。
そう、カカシは今まで一人も合格者を出してはおらん。すべて全滅しておる。
I feel like Naruto is gonna pass.
Well, we wouldn't have a show if he didn't, I guess.
そしてその術1分が限度ってとこだろう。5択並べて大見え切ったところで所詮ナルトはナルト。
Oh.
その術じゃまだ俺はやれない。
I hope he does.
何？後ろ。
忍者ってのは後ろ取られちゃダメなんだろ。カカシ先生ってばよ。
I love it.
さっきケツやられた分ここでいっぱい。ナルト結構やるじゃない。殴らせてもらうってばよ。
Oh. Wait, did he punch himself or? Oh. Uh-oh.
ナルトかっこ悪。
He's not that embarrassing. That was a good idea. But what happened?
You're explaining it now.
己の身を素早く入れ替え、敵にこちらが攻撃を受けたかのように錯覚させ、その 上でナルトの分身一匹と
Oh, okay.
幻術か一種の幻覚催眠法。あいつなら引っかかるのも無理ねえな。しかし俺はあいつらとは違うぜ。
So have you noticed now? Let me just pause it real quick. Have you noticed now they mentioned all three types of jutsus, and I don't know if you caught on to that.
Yeah, Janjutsu. What? Leave me alone. Yeah, I noticed them.
Alright, so you have ninjutsu,
Yep.
which is their abilities, so like the Naruto's clones.
His, like, girl.
Yeah. Technically, yes, that's a ninjutsu. So stuff like that. The powers that each individual ninja has would be a ninjutsu.
Okay.
Taijutsu, which is just regular fighting, martial arts. And then genjutsu, which is illusions, essentially.
Okay.
So that's why you saw Sasuke stuck with the kunai, and it looked like he was dying, and Sasuke saw that, and she freaked out. That was just a fake. It was a projection, essentially.
Okay. Gotcha.
I showed you those hand signs.
Yeah, that's why I looked over at you.
In a
'cause I was
TikTok.
like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. You thought it was so cool.
So he can breathe fire.
Dang. Oh!
Didn't see that coming?
No! What?
こんなところでつまずいてる暇はない。ある男を必ず。
Who is this man?
They will get to it.
I'm like, damn, he
I
said
know.
it twice now.
That's part of the mystery.
I know.
そう、3人とも。 忍者をやめろ。
Rude.
Dun dun dun.
Right?
That's it. That's Naruto.
No.
But that's the end of the first part. That is.
Wait, we're done?
That's it. That's the end of the first part.
Wow.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
You know, I didn't know what to expect, you know, from it, because you're gonna laugh at me again. You're gonna laugh at me.
Here we go.
Now, okay. I've actually never really like watched the whole entire Dragon Ball Z either, but from the episodes that I had watched, I was thinking that Naruto was similar to it.
Yeah, no.
But it's not.
No.
It's not
No.
at all. And so I'm glad that I was able to watch this kind of like hour and a half of Naruto and be like, oh, yeah, this is like a good anime. Yeah.
No, it's good. And they do a lot of story. It's not just... I mean, I love My Hero, but it's like you get an episode of story and then it's just all fighting, and it's not really that in depth. Whereas Naruto, it's like you really got to pay attention to the lore and
the details. I mean, give me story all day long. Like this is the type of stuff that I enjoy watching because
it's a lot more.
I like I like details. Like I like knowing things. And that's why I ask so many questions, because I'm like, wait. I
don't mind. I mean, obviously, I want you to understand it, so I don't mind explaining things. I already have the knowledge there, so explaining it to you is not a problem. I don't want to give anything away, so I won't say anything that will give you a kind of spoiler, but
I know I had a couple of questions like that. I was like, tell me.
I know you love finding out the answer, but I will never tell you.
Just so everyone knows, I'm the person that's like, there'll be something that I just need to know, and we'll watch a movie and I'll be like, can we fast forward? And I'm dead ass serious. I'm like, I just want to fast forward to the end and just know. I just want to know.
She'll read the last page of a book first.
That's how I read, actually. I always read the last page or a couple pages
just
before I start the book.
I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't want to know what happens. It's like huge spoilers.
I don't know.
I like getting involved in the story and yeah. But anyway, so did you have any questions now? I mean, I kind of explained things, but
so I think the questions that I had were just the ones that I asked throughout. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I've already asked them.
Okay. So basically, as a story recap, we have Naruto becoming a ninja.
Yeah.
Right? So he got his headband, and now they're doing the test. And from what we know so far with Kakashi's tests is that no ninja has ever passed.
Yeah, they've all failed.
They've all failed. And he just said to them, you guys are so bad, you need to quit being ninja. You fail.
Yeah.
What do you think now?
So I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if it was actually completed. So did he actually fail them, or is this going to continue a little bit more and he's just like, you should just quit now because this isn't going to work out for you?
Well, that's what I want to know, what you think. I'm not going to tell you.
So I think that it's not over, and I think he's basically just telling them like, you guys suck and you're idiots. And also I'm sensing that he is slightly intimidated by Sasuke.
Yes.
I keep wanting to say Sakura.
Yeah. I don't know if I would say
maybe intimidated isn't.
Maybe I would say more impressed.
Okay, yeah, and he
Right?
wouldn't admit that, and instead would be like, "You're just an idiot," because he's mad.
Oh, he just seems
He's
like
failed everybody.
because Sasuke touched the bell,
Yeah.
right? So he's like, this kid.
This
like,
kid. It's literally what he
wow.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, this kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That to me would be like a respect kind of like, wow.
I
And
think
like,
he's like, I finally found like a bunch, like maybe not Sakura so much, but like I
come on,
find.
now you're saying you like Sakura. You gotta stick with that.
Yeah, well, do I? Because when it comes down to like ninja stuff, I guess really I haven't seen. I mean, I just met her this like clip, right?
Yeah, and what has she done so far?
Yeah, just fell in love.
And passed out when she saw her love. Yeah.
And passed out.
So right now we got Sasuke spitting fireballs, which is not a Genin level technique. He shouldn't be able to do that, right? You got Naruto, who now knows the multiple shadow clone jutsu, where you can get like 20 clones attacking at once, and that's a technique that nobody knows except Naruto and Sakura.
Yeah, and Sakura. And then he is just like, who are these kids? Like, what the hell?
Kakashi is... he's the best.
He's
but
cool. I like him.
we'll see more of him in the future, definitely. I mean, he's their sensei, so...
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got for
Okay.
now. I'm excited to watch more.
Yeah, well, this is the edited version, so I'm going to try to see... with fair use, you're allowed 10 minutes, per episode to edit that down. So I probably won't even do 10 minutes per episode, because this, as it was already an hour and a half. So I might cut this down to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll probably cut quite a bit out of it, but we'll keep the good parts in, and we don't want to. But if you wanted to watch the whole thing, you can do that on our Patreon.
Yeah.
So you can subscribe to that, and I'll have different tiers there for you.
Yeah.
And you
Exciting.
can watch the whole thing and support the channel. Well, I don't believe we have ad availability yet on the channel, so that'll be coming sooner as we build subscribers and things like that. So.
Yeah.
I hope you guys stick around for the journey. So
Yeah, we're excited.
I'm
We're so
excited to show her more. I love Naruto. I'm really excited to get her into Shippuden. That's where it's at for me.
Goals.
Yeah. And I haven't watched all of the movies. I know the movies are kind of filler, except for the last one, but I don't know if that's something you guys want us to react to. We can put the movies in order, and we can do that too. But
we'll find that out as
that'll
as time
be.
goes
I'll
on.
leave that up to you guys as it is, or I'm already cutting out a lot of fillers. So some of you might not like that we're doing that, but
Yeah.
stick around if you want. We could do other animes, movies. So stick around.
Cool.
Thanks.
See you later.